Okay, we should be good to go. I paused the stream because we went ahead and finished chapter 4. Whole Titan fight and everything, all that stuff was fun. We got a new Royal Arm. We also were able to beat up Titan. Walk you through that fight so you weren't as frustrated as I was when I first did that fight. Now it's several days later, back in Lilith's.
High Commander Ravis Nox Fleury issued the following statement regarding the Imperial blockades across the region.
We believe the insurgents behind the Citadel attack have taken refuge in the sky. The blockades shall help us root out the criminals. I realize the inconvenience imposed upon the citizenry, but we must each do our part for the good of all.
The High Commander also stressed the Imperial Army would continue its recovery efforts in the Crown City. The frequent quakes which rocked the Sky and Clean regions in recent days have finally quieted. In response, the Empire provided the following comment.
The cause of the tremors was the Archeans who had awakened in a fit of rage. The Imperial Army took swift action and laid the unruly giant to rest, thus averting disaster.
Eyewitness reports confirm Titan has disappeared from the Disk of Kothis.
Yeah, that's your regalia, and yes, they're taking it. That's why it was very important to do the Chochobo quest. And that's why we did it already. So now, we don't have to actually do the Behemoth quest.
Let's not fool ourselves.
Because you don't want to walk.
Then maybe we could ask Arden to help us out again, right?
The Imperial Chancellor.
He represents a problem, not a solution.
So where does that leave us?
Stranded, awaiting word from Hammerhead.
In the meantime, we'll have to hoof it.
Look, it's Umbra.
Someone's sending us a message.
Gentiana.
Hear me, O King of the Stone. By the Storm Cinder's blessing, will the path to the stone be opened. The Oracle goes hence in her King's name.
Luna. Where is she now?
The Eye of the Storm. When the Covenant is forged, the Oracle and Ring shall await their King at the walls of water. Stray not from the path.
She's a messenger. A spirit. Faithful to the Oracle.
For real?
We're going beyond real now, pal.
And now we're gonna send Umbra on his way. Don't know how the dog can magically get to where she's at, but
okay.
he got some
And
magical
you won't have to
powers.
wait much longer. We'll be together soon.
The crystal was gifted to mankind, that we might know lasting prosperity.
If the crystal belongs to everyone, how come only Lucis gets to use it?
The kings of Lucis do not simply use the crystal, they also protect it.
Wait, so my dad's guarding it?
Yes,
I had no idea.
to crown the King of Light is the calling of the crystal, and keeping the crystal safe until that day falls to the line of Lucis.
And I'm the chosen.
Yes, only the true king, anointed by the crystal, can purge our star of its scourge.
You really think I can do that?
As Oracle, I will see to it. To aid the king is the Oracle's calling.
Then I guess I can do it. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
Unto the king alone this voice is heard. To follow the words is to follow the chosen path. Bridging heaven and earth it strikes, the storm's ephemeral yet eternal light. To the light must go the king.
This is the point we had to locate the 3 different rune stones around here. Pretty straightforward. Dungeons are pretty easy. We want to go ahead and take a look at our weapons and see if we need to update anything.
You want weapons? We got lots of them.
Let's see, we got the air step sword, 83 attack. I think we don't need to worry about that. Blade of Runes, that's a 131. I think we do have a better sword though. Mithril Lance, 55, 133. I'm gonna check real quick on Gladio. I'm pretty sure our weapon is better. Yeah, it is. So, we're pretty good on weapons. We're still far ahead.
Hey, what are you after this time?
Seems like we're ahead of the curve. Cutlass and a Calamity.
Come again.
And I don't even think they need gear. Avengers. It's 43. How much was the daggers they had here? 58. We do want to basically get that. And we probably want to go ahead and get Calamity. Don't need the kite shield. This will enhance our magic just slightly. That's about it. So we're gonna go ahead and go to our gear and unlock this. Switch this out for the amulet. Up our magic damage just a little bit since he's the major person that does it. We're gonna go and keep the garnet bracelet. We're gonna go ahead and put the armistice bracelet on him to get more damage to the Gladio. We're also gonna go ahead. Let me see here. We got the carbon bangle. We need to take the Avengers and upgrade it to Cutlass, and then also Catechist for the Calamity. One thing we definitely want to also do is go down here to Ascension, and we want to go to the stats, and we want to go to Gladio. We need 16. Oh no, we need to get this one first. I'm sorry. So equip 2 accessories, and then we're going to go ahead and do the same for Gladio. And then we're going to go ahead and get a second one. And we don't have enough AP. That's fine for now. Go back to gear. Gladio. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get another damage one. Let's see here. Extra strength. So we got the Garnet bracelet with the Emissary bracelet. So he got a ton of damage. And we got an amulet which increases the magic damage. And we'll go ahead and just do the maximum HP slightly. Or we can just basically do the green choker. We'll go ahead and just do that and get the HP. And I do believe that's about it. We need some frost, but we could still go ahead and craft a little bit more. We got another opening. I'd like to get a little bit more magic before we craft anything, though.
Howdy. Got lots of good stuff in stock.
Boy, I'd love to own me a chocobo. I'd love to be able to afford one of them.
Ammonite fossil, chrome bit cell, broken harmonica laser sensor. And we'll go ahead and keep the 2 sharp tail feathers. And that's pretty much about it. So we got a little bit to go.
Come back soon.
Hold up.
We're gonna go ahead and buy one more thing before here.
What can I do you for?
Go ahead and pick up. Well, we'll go ahead and pick up 10.
There you are.
We want to keep stocked up on potions. I am gonna buy 1 Phoenix down.
Thank you kindly.
Just so I feel a little bit comfortable. You don't really need to buy all that, but I just like to be safe. And we're going to go up here, and we're going to run a Chocobo, since we already did the quest beforehand in chapter... I do think we covered that in chapter 2 or chapter... I think it was chapter 3, beginning of chapter 3. They give you a little tutorial. We only need it for 1 day. And if we need another day, well... we'll go ahead and do 2 days. Because one of those days I'm pretty sure we're going to need a rest. Chocobo pops up, we hop on it, and get on moving. Take a look at our map. And this is the first destination we need to go. 9 in the morning. So we don't have to worry about setting up camp anytime soon.
There in a jiffy. I'm going on ahead.
But if you didn't do the Tokubo quest, you can actually do it now and unlock it, which is fine. However, if you want to walk, you can walk. I would not recommend that because it would make everything take a lot longer. And the more you ride your Chocobo, the more they level up and get more stamina, their speed increases, the further they can jump, and abilities and things that can help you out actually in combat.
Magitech engine. It's close.
That lady's helping you out anyway.
Gentiana?
Yeah, is she like your fairy godmother or something?
I think she's more a messenger of the gods.
Whoa.
We're gonna have the interesting fight in the dungeon that's gonna be happening soon, so we gotta make sure we keep gotta look for some Blizzard, get that maxed out, get path off of Lightning, Fire, and Blizzard, all three of them, and then build it up and make some really strong, potent magic so we can get in there and have some strong magic versus the next boss we're gonna fight. The next dungeon, fun fact, actually has a extra additional dungeon that will require a key later on in the game.
Deities is hard work.
Think how Lady Luna Freya must feel.
If the strain of the rites is as Gentiana suggested, I fear she's far worse off than we are.
Now we could fight those, but we're not too worried about that. We're just gonna keep it moving. If we so happen to be in our way when we come out, then we'll kill them. But other than that, we're not worried about it. And that's close enough. We want to make sure we pick up whatever items we can get. Tiny feather. And this is the first stone.
The young prince is recovering well.
Who?
Gentiana, a messenger. The prince has read of our kind.
Oh, I tried to, but I only know what Luna told me.
Lady Luna Freya.
Yeah, Luna for Luna.
It is heartening to see the future king and the Oracle enjoy such familiarity. The fate of our world may depend on it.
I remember back in Tenebrae with Gentiana.
The revelation of the Storm Sender awaits the king. Hurry hence to the eye of the storm. Foreign hordes fear the true king's ascension. The fearful seek to seal the path of what must come.
Okay, so that worked out pretty well.
Another headache?
I heard her. Gentiana.
Divine.
Go ahead and pull up another
Voices in your head
Chocobo.
again.
Hopefully it won't amount to the same headache it did with the
There he
arcane.
is.
The Oracle's call awakens the gods. That their
And since we're in the area, we're gonna go ahead and just pick this up real quick.
You alright? What did she say?
That Luna's awakening the Six. Thanks for the ride.
Nice riding with you.
There we go.
Easy now.
Like I said, since we're out here, we might as well pick up everything we can. So our next destination is... let me see here. In that area. We're actually going to double back real quick. I want to go ahead and pick up that frost node, just so we can start getting capped out. Like I said, we want to have some powerful magic to make the next set of fights, or the big fights in there be a lot easier. Make sure we're going the right direction. Yeah, we got a little bit more.
Better keep up.
Okay, the beast coin. We'll hop back on. And the jump button wants to troll me. There we go. And I do believe that's a campsite right over there.
Nice riding with you.
And let me just go ahead and check my magic. I think we're pretty much good to capping everything out. Yeah, we got 99 fire, 53 lightning, 48. So we'll go ahead. I don't think there's any. There should be one lightning node around here as well too. There's a frost. Yeah, there has to be a lightning around here too. So we'll pick that one up too.
See you, Slowpoke!
And there's the lighting. So we just need a little bit more frost, and we'll be capped out. Then we can make our next set of magic with some high potency. And that's all there is to it. Now, if you want to go ahead and camp and rest, you can, but I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to keep it moving.
Knocked. Overhead.
So is Gentiana, you know, human?
Not quite. Well, not exactly gods. Messengers are divine entities.
Just like the Oracle speaks to the gods for the people, the messengers speak to the people for the gods. So she's Lady Luna Freya's partner in divine.
Come on, pick up.
No luck?
Probably got her phone on silent.
Thanks for the ride. Easy now.
Can attack those if you want. They do provide meat for recipes, but I'm not going to worry about those guys right now.
Magitech engine. It's close.
The covenant is forged, but the revelation awaits. Make now for the storm sender and let judgment be passed.
Knocked! You okay? Yeah. Another reminder to receive the blessing.
That divine power's just waiting for you.
By revelation is the power of the sixth manifest. The stone commands.
Mega Phoenix, very good.
O King, journey to Fosha, the Eastern Hollow. The seal has been lifted. Deep within the heart of rock lies the runestone, the portal to power. No other can be allowed to find it.
The last one's in the cave.
Let's hurry up and get this over with.
Finally, time to meet with the storm sender.
You'd better look your best.
Let's go. This'll be quick.
We call that see you later. If you want to fight him, you can, but I'm already on the go. And we are trying to keep it going. Well, we're getting caught on trees. Turn up here. Woo!
So,
Man, they don't want to go
story
on.
about Lady Luna Freya coming through town was true after all.
Judging by the
There we
timing
go.
of her visit, she probably set course for the Archean as soon as she fled the Ground City.
You really owe her big time, Knocked.
Can't wait to thank her in person.
Amazing. The power of the gods in the palm of your hands.
Never dreamt I'd see law come to life before my very eyes.
Leaving Insomnia was eye-opening, but this is mind-blowing. Imperials above us! Thanks.
After Rama, we go see Leviathan, right?
Indeed. I dare say Lady Luna Freya seeks the Hydrium as we speak.
Which means another rite, and a heavier burden. Hope she can hold up. We're still gonna visit the other royal tombs, right?
Of course. We've simply... Gone off-road for a spell.
Noct could definitely use a hand from his ancestors.
The dead can wait, but gods aren't always forgiving. Let us not keep the Fulgurian waiting.
Thanks, buddy.
And when you know
To
it,
wrap up quick.
It's a good chance to earn some experience.
we get an enemy fight.
Is this a game to you? Sort of. Just trying to level up here, dude.
Keep it moving and we'll recall the Chochobo.
Just don't get too carried away.
You don't want to talk.
Wanted to punish me for picking up a small feather. Where are you, Chochobo? There it is.
Easy now.
We just gotta get around this mountain and we'll be good to go. It's a little bit more than a straight up shot uphill to the dungeon. Should have came around from the left side, but it happens. I wasn't really thinking about it. I forgot you gotta go around this whole entire mountain just to get to the other side. There's no cut-through pass or anything like that, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. We don't want to go this way. This, I do believe, will lead us to Behemoth's lair. So we still gotta go around a little bit more.
Ears?
She call you?
No messages.
There we go. Alright.
Now, where did that car of ours drive off to?
We better find her before we set sail.
Okay.
Can't leave the old girl behind.
I want to get that item, so we're gonna have to kill this guy over here because he's being a jerk.
Give me the short version.
Brilliance cannot be summarized, I'm afraid.
Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio. Gladio! Hey!
Sorry.
Shut up! Nice work, Gladio. You ready? Do it! Nice work, Gladio. Get lost.
And knocked us both into danger.
Got a boy there, Noct.
Alright. So we do get the extra experience, which is fine.
That's it.
Couple of steaks. He also got a recipe. Sad thing is, I gotta see if I remember where that item was I couldn't pick up before that battle started, so. I think we'll just come back over here. I think it was somewhere around here. If I'm not going, there it is. Disband coin. Don't know if that was too worth to pick up, but I mean, it's good for late game when you're trying to get extra experience. So, we're going to call Chochobo and get up the side of that mountain. About 7 o'clock right now. I think we're just going to run directly into the dungeon.
Let's go.
Or actually, we're going to set up camp and then go into the dungeon. Just to be sure. Because I do remember we don't have a car to return back to and we don't want to be roaming around at night. So we'll cap out our magic, craft some spells, hit the camp up, and then go to sleep or whatever. Ooh. It's getting pretty dark out. And we got an item right here.
Yeah. Thanks for the ride.
We'll meet again.
Another tiny feather. And we're here at camp. Woo! Man, we are just getting all kind of turned around. The Chochobo has a mind, his own doesn't want me to camp. There we go. Ooh, all that.
Camping sucks when it rains.
Alright, so at least we can get our food up. This increase our magic and everything like that. We'll give the Chochobo some geisha greens. If you get other greens, they can help you speed up the rate when you go camping with your Chochobo if you're running around. And I'm assuming that when you get your levels in your Chochobos for Chochobo raging, that's just one side of it I never got interested in. And we got a level there. Most importantly, we got our food buff right before we go into this next dungeon, which is going to be a big help. So we're going to absorb all the magic around here. And then we're going to craft our spells to make sure we're topped off on everything and then move
Ready
on.
for more? You bet.
Okay, that's full.
Let's hit it.
And lightning should be right here. Caps us out on that, which is great. And we're just going to cap ourselves out on the frost, and we'll go ahead and
Watch your back. Thanks.
craft some stuff. Those enemies right there, I do believe we're level 12. So we can fight those really quick if we have to. Alright, great. So we're going to go ahead and go into Elemency. And we are going to craft. Just going to throw everything. We want to get the potency very high. There we go. Very nice. That's 3 chain level 62, tiny feather 2 chain level 55, dual cast. We're gonna go ahead and since we got 4 tiny feathers since we've been collecting them, we're gonna go ahead and use all 4. We got a total of 4. Potency 200, 2 chain level 70, so that's gonna be fantastic. Oh, wrong one. And we're gonna craft. So we got some solid magic we're gonna use for the boss inside that dungeon, or the upcoming dungeon we got here. So we're just gonna go ahead and store this. And let me see here. We want to go to Elemency, and then what we want to do is have a lower level magic just for the regular monsters. And now we want to cap out on our fire and lightning, and then we'll go into the dungeon. And we also got our food buff, so we're looking pretty swole right now. There is an enemy over here. I think these are low levels, so yeah. Oh no, another frog.
The hunt is on.
And this guy is gonna be a jerk.
Try this.
Alright, wasn't too bad. Plus we got 2 more giant toad snakes, but like I said, it's really important we cap out our magic. Magic makes this game a lot easier and certain fights a lot more easily exploitable.
Where?
To our hotel room?
Not gonna happen.
Easy now.
Well, that's that.
That was pretty close.
Which means we must be as well.
think that's as far as Chochibos will go, so we'll just hoof it the rest of the way.
Look, over there. I bet that's the spot lightning struck.
And we're supposed to go inside? Here we are. Fosha Hollow.
Alright.
No telling what waits inside.
Stay sharp.
Always. We're drifting into the deep end.
I can't quite make out.
I've got a bad feeling about this place.
As if danger lurks round every corner.
Avoid all
Ancient
corners.
Dragon Tooth, good catalyst.
I should be able to slip through.
Let's see.
Hey, what's up, Atlas? And how you doing? We're just doing the video guide for chapter, I think we're on chapter 5? Yeah, chapter 5. Final Fantasy out of 13
Maybe
chapters.
Pretty easy for
Second
me,
playthrough was a lot easier because I actually understand all the mechanics of the game. So, decided I'd just make a guide to help people out there so they don't make the same mistakes I did during my during their first playthroughs.
Maybe not.
Okay.
Shh. Keep quiet.
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Awesome wood. Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. It's like a radio show. Whatever floats people's boats.
Don't lose your head.
Okay. Oh,
That's
shallot.
it.
Oh, got another recipe.
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
And we're gonna keep it moving.
I need now. Eyes peeled, mouth closed. No big deal. Watch this. Say your prayers. Gladius, do it. Nice work, Gladius.
Yep.
Outstanding. No.
Yep.
Perfect. Element C. We're gonna mix some low-level magic just so I have some extra magic cast. Gonna mix in some lightning. Gonna mix in some fire. We're gonna go ahead and craft. Oh, you know what? I misused that. It's okay. Still good potency. We'll go ahead and equip this. And this is just for regular monsters. This is not for the boss. We're gonna save the bigger magic for the boss monster we got coming up. So that's perfectly fine.
Good to go. It never ends.
Perhaps you should have taken up fencing.
It's top notch. What can I say?
Okay, I do believe right is the correct way, but we're gonna hit left first because I do believe there's some extra items to the left. I think right. No, we gotta go to right first.
Right through 'em. Nice! Another one out!
There we go. So we're gonna pick up this item here. Fossil. I'm pretty sure we want to go right first and pick up all the items. Fossil. Oh no, we just dropped down. No biggie. We will not use magic here because that would be a bad idea. It would heal these bombs and make them stronger. Finesse D is like for when you do dodge attacks in battle. You really don't need to worry about that. The main thing, as long as you get +8 pluses for time and offensive, it doesn't really matter. Finesse is like when you dodge attacks and you parry, but sometimes when you get so powerful or you use the right element on the right monster and kill them very quickly, what happens is the problem is that you kill them so fast that you can't have any chance to parry or do any attacks, or so you don't get any good grade in finesse. I don't think I want to put on the Thieves' Way. The Thieves' Way is a good piece of equipment that makes it so that it reduces the cost of MP cost and phasing. I think that's an okay loss for 60 HP, so we'll just go ahead and put it on. It'll make my phasing even cheaper. I do use that a lot. Got some fire here. And an item right here.
Company from the rear.
Oh, everything's dead. So you see, in that situation, they all died instantly, so our finesse couldn't be any better. And yeah, sometimes when you cast magic, your allies get hit by it, but they'll be okay. I mean, it's not like they ever die. Well, no, I've actually killed them once by casting some really powerful magic, but it was for the greater good.
Where to now?
Magic Flask. We'll pop that before the next boss. Right before we cast that big spell we got. A little bit more ice magic there.
Fit through there?
Gotta try.
Getting towards the end of the dungeon.
Hold on a second.
Hey! Sorry!
What hit him? Looking so hot. Is it poison? Must be some kind of toxin.
This one's just for you.
Stomach's rumbling.
Let's wrap up this rumble and get some eats.
Say your prayers.
Poison or something.
Yeah, but it's when the teammates use stuff. The teammates shine when they use their skill techs. So it looks like I'm doing everything, but trust me, when the battle starts against the bosses and you're using the major techs on the high-level monsters, it makes a big difference. Like Gladios, he just takes up his big sword and just lays in a lot of damage. Because at first I felt the same way too, but as I learned more about the game, I learned that, oh, he's actually putting in a lot of damage if you gear him correctly. But for the most part, yes, you are doing all the damage because you're facilitating the magic cast. You have the royal arms that pump up your stats, so it makes sense that you do the most damage. If you die in a battle, even if your other 3 members are up, it doesn't matter, you will get a game over. So I guess, you know, the major thing is focused around the prince. He is the carry of the team. Well, no, I'll be honest, Gladio right now is the carry of the team. I mean, the prince right now, Noctis, is set up pretty good. I got him set up pretty good, but Gladio, that dude does some crazy damage.
Guys, wait. What was that?
So Prompto, I think he's gonna check it out and he's gonna get grabbed. He's gonna get grabbed right here. So he got grabbed, which is fine.
Hey, you alright?
Over here.
Pronto! Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay! This place is literally the worst! And why did it have to be a snake?
They just keep coming.
Then we keep sending them back.
Ooh.
Oh, there's an item back here. I'll have to come back and get it in a second. Don't know where the rest of the team is. There we go.
I quit.
Hey, you alright?
Over here.
Don't just stand there. Pronto, you're up. Everything okay? Come on, stay with me.
I'm impressed.
out of his mind.
Take cover and heal up, Narco. Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio.
Now we can res Prompto, but I don't want to because it's a waste of a Phoenix Down. So if he takes a little experience loss, that's okay. Phoenix Downs are crazy expensive. Don't know what my allies are doing, or why I'm fighting this by myself, but okay. Little weird right now. We're gonna go ahead and use an elixir. Uh-oh, we got hit. I'm just, I don't know where my allies went. They should be here focusing the Mind Flay, because that's very dangerous, so we're gonna leave, or we're gonna try to see where the hell my teammate went. Okay. I need to know where Gladio went. There's Gladio. As long as Gladio's here, we can do a lot of damage, but this is very awkward. Situations like that, I really wish they'd make the AI a little bit smarter, but see, once Gladio's here, like his tech ability, he does really good damage, so you take him out no problem. Alright, so we use an elixir, use one potion or two, that's not too bad. I didn't want to use all that, because you know me, Debo's greedy. So that's the way to the other end of the dungeon. I want to go back here. There's a couple items I saw around here. I just couldn't pick up in battle. I want to go back this way. Because I want to get those items.
Let me give the orders this time.
Right.
What shot? What can I say?
I swear there was one that was this direction. Yeah, okay, here it is. Because I peeped an item over here. Blue choker. Okay. I forgot what the blue choker does. Let's take a quick look at it. Blue choker size mine increases HP recovery rate moderately. Yeah, okay. So that makes sense. And do we have enough ascension points? Not yet. Get the second. Get the second accessory for Ignis and Prompto, and then we'll put those on them. But for right now, we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to move ahead. We're coming up close to the boss. So during the boss, we're going to actually get this ready. We're going to go ahead and go to Elemency. And we're going to equip this. And we are going to pop a magic flask before we use it to maximize our magic damage. We also have a piece of equipment on Noctis, which increases his spirit, or his magic damage or whatever. I think I'm not incorrect. It's magic damage, right? The amulet, yeah. Yeah, magic slightly, but you know,
she's here.
I'll take the damage. It's fine.
Show yourself already.
Cool it.
Oh, okay. That's a dungeon door will come a little bit later.
Or keep something far more dangerous in.
That's way in-game stuff. I just went the wrong direction. I got turned around a little bit. So we're getting ready to fight the boss. We have the Oranger ability attack we saved, plus the strong magic we have. We should make short work of her.
See? I told
Here she
you.
comes.
There she is. That's her. Do something, not.
So the first thing, oh, we gotta wait. We gotta have to ask her
Do it
question.
yourself. Whatever that is.
All right, first things first. Magic booster. Then we're switching to magic, dropping the magic directly into Arbinger. Hold circle. We're waiting for her to show herself. Oh, she came back up, so she dodged that attack. Unfortunately, we should have waited a little bit. That's okay though. We took over half of her life. Have Gladio come in and pop off. One more spell cast and she's dead though. May not even need to cast it. Yeah, she's done. So as you can see, that's why magic is so good. The magic boost with the potency, that's why I always make it so like it's very important magic. So we got 200 potency on that to 2 chain level 70 in combination with the increased damage on from our accessory, and then the magic booster item just made very short work of her. It'd have been even quicker if the Arbinger would have went off, but I guess it got canceled out because once we did so much damage, she went into her next attack where she burrowed under. We couldn't hit her. I should have waited before I did the Arbinger, or I should have did the Arbinger first, waited for her to dive, then hit her with the magic.
That's the last runestone.
All right.
Fine. This is it. The power of the storm. I expected more fire and brimstone.
Some gods are friendlier than others, I guess.
So now we have the ability to summon Ramo when we get in trouble.
Perhaps you'd better console her in person.
Just a boat ride away.
Lose that scowl along the way.
Will do.
Okay. Here we were to the entrance. Hey, how you doing, Drill? We're on chapter 5 of the guide I've been uploading on YouTube. I don't know if you saw them. All the different guides and walkthroughs. Just basically so people don't make the same fucked up mistakes I did. Oh, I wasn't supposed to sell that treasured item that's going to be used for a great weapon? Oh, well, shit. I wish somebody would have told me.
Hey, it stopped raining.
Guess Rama finally got sick of showers.
Ah, good experience.
Up there, it's huge.
Way bigger than the last one we saw. Yeah?
Hey, Highness. About your car.
Yeah.
Well, I found her, but she's out of bait.
I want to give you the long story short. Your regalia got taken by the military. You need to go get it. Yada, yada, yada. Thanks, Cindy. Whatever. That's all that happened. There's really not much you're missing there.
What? Yeah, I can. And it? Yeah. Well,
It's in the Imperial base. We need to go get it. Like I said, getting the Chochable quest made a really, really
This is nothing more than
a
conjecture,
difference.
but I suspect that ship. Was due to arrive far earlier. The thunder and lightning must have slowed it down.
Okay. That's going to return us to a last spot we rested. We don't want to go there. Alright, so what we're gonna do
They intend to transport the regalia back to Niflheim.
is call the Chocobo, and this is gonna be a long ride, but
Thunder God for
if you got your Chocobo, you should have no problem. If you don't got a Chocobo, well, you're kind of fucked. Just no other way to put it.
Run in and ride off.
So again, I reiterate, if you haven't gotten to go catch the Chocobo by now, I would tell you to go, or I'm sorry, go kill the behemoth to unlock the Chocobo. I would tell you to go ahead and do that now. Alright, so
So knocked. Right now you're...
what we can do is we can just, well, we're gonna have to go around this mountain. But then once we hit around the mountain, we can just cut directly through and then make our way here. Because that's our destination.
What do you do once you found them all?
The calling is only a set of guiding principles.
Well, hopefully it'll guide him into taking down the Empire once and for all.
Yeah, like the sound of that.
Knocked. Overhead.
It's kind of funny they just linked the return to car function and we don't have a car, so I think the game is trolling me right now.
I am not into wildlife.
No.
More of a pet guy.
Stop bitching, start killing.
Let me see here. I'm just gonna get out the Chocobo, kill these monsters quick because there's a treasure right here and I want to get it. And these guys are very easy. Yeah. Well, they stole our ride, but sometimes you gotta go with what's classic. At least the Chocobo, you know, it can't be tracked.
Prince of Pain.
Yep.
There we go. And there is a treasure over here. Hopefully it's a nice accessory or something. We will have to wait and see. I don't know if it's around the corner or it's right here. No, it's right here. Great. Great. High elixir. It was worth it. High elixirs are the best thing ever because they bring your HP back to full in combat. Very good. So that was worth the stop.
Really? Again?
What do we gotta fight? Oh, you know what? It was some of those Imperial guys. We're just gonna walk over here a little bit. We don't really want to fight those. I mean, you can, but you're gonna waste a lot of healing and stuff like that. I mean, we could because we have strong magic, but I really would rather just save that because we got about, I think, 3 more casts on that magic, so we don't want to waste time with those kind of fights. If it's easier monsters like the one we fought, that's perfectly fine, but the Imperial guards that randomly fly above you, then they disperse and they come down and try to fight you, you can fight them if you want, but like I said, you are probably going to waste a lot of crafting supplies. So the fire's up there, but the frost and the lightning isn't. So we're just going to keep it moving.
Remember, they're just as scared of us.
Easy as they come.
And Chocobos can't swim. I would not advise fighting those things over there because you'd probably die a horrible death. I'm pretty sure you get to fight them in a hunt later on. I haven't even fought those on my level 99, but I'm pretty sure I could take it out. Very creepy looking.
Your ancestors have our backs, and the gods are on our side. How cool is that? Very, when you put it that way.
Empire will get what's coming to him.
Certainly doesn't seem as unlikely as it once did.
Magitech engine. It's close.
Yeah, to be fair, there is a lot of creepy stuff. Everything could be looking at creepy sort of sense.
Last thing I need now. Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
And we're keeping it moving. And we're on our way.
All this time, he was the Chancellor. I'd had suspicions, but that was well beyond them.
He's awfully friendly for an enemy leader.
Knocked. Overhead.
Oh man, that was my first time flying on a ship like that.
One more item to cross off the bucket list.
What was that? That was awesome.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
You should know.
Magitech engine. It's close.
Alright, man. It was a long ride on the Chochibos, but we finally made it. Don't worry, this is the only part in the game where you have to do some... Well, yeah, this is pretty much where you have to travel without the regalia. You really learn to appreciate that thing when you lose it. Or you don't appreciate it until you lose it, I guess, is the best way to say it. Oh, item.
How many times?
What's here?
Enough talk. Time for some action.
Nope, 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 nope. We don't fight those. We don't fight those. Never fight those. Don't fight those. Nah, I'm good. We can leave the item there. Fuck it. You don't fight cures unless you... Like, that's a lot of healing. I mean, it helps you upgrade a weapon, but I would be very, very careful. Very, very mindful if I did that. I would be very careful. Don't fight those. Unless you're ready to, like, throw down.
Fortress. Yeah, Porta-Fortress. Those walls don't look so portable, though.
They are remnants of the old wall, and the Imperial Army has availed itself of the added protection. Entry will not be easy.
So yeah, I warned you. Don't fight those. Don't fight the cures unless you're at least about level 30. You have been warned. Yeah, I'm sitting at basically 20. Yeah, those things are nasty. You know what? I'm just gonna huff it for the 600 feet. I guess I will need to call Chochibo. Ooh, frost. Exactly what I needed. We're gonna be able to craft some pure, powerful magic very soon.
And here we are.
We got a fire over here. Capped out. Capped out. Now we're gonna craft some magic, so we get set up for the next boss. So we're gonna go to Elemency. We're gonna put all the magic into this. And I do believe we got some Ancient Dragon Tooth. Stop level 99 power, stop enemies and traces. 199, we could add that. Great Gorilla Tusk, I think, on my 3-chain, level 62, that's pretty solid. Stop when I want to add that. Stop 52. The base coin, we don't need the experience, we don't need that. Dual cane 50, quad cast that. Sharp tail feathers, 4-chain, level 50. 193, we can do 2, so that's probably our best bet. Over the Mystic bet, this is probably our best bet. Doesn't up the potency of the damage though. It's only level 50. Quad cast times 2. 4-chain, cast fire up to 4 times. We'll go ahead and take it. We'll go ahead and take it. That's not bad actually. There's no difference between 1 or 2, so we'll just use 1. Alright, so we'll store that. I guess we'll absorb the extra lightning and fire. Hey, what's up, that your fan? We're just doing a complete walkthrough through the basic storyline of the game, so I can upload these to YouTube to help people out there, so they don't make the same mistakes Debo did during their first playthroughs. All right, there we go. Camp.
Sleeping out under the stars tonight.
This is good because I'll be able to have a nice food buff when we go in and do this. This will up our HP and our magic. Our attack. Hey man, if you get your hair long enough that your fan, you can style it and look like Noctis. Cosplay as one of the 4 guys out of Final Fantasy 15.
So, any bright ideas, Ignis?
A dark one, as it were. A frontal assault would leave us exposed. But
long story short, they're going to sneak into there. We don't need to run in there and be crazy. We need to retrieve the regalia by morning. That's it. There's really not much to that conversation, I guarantee you. Here we go. Warp strikes are performed by hitting R1 and triangle and tapping the triangle. Warping to a point is by holding the triangle.
In and out before it gets light then.
Indeed. Even if it means leaving the task unfinished, we withdraw before we overstay our welcome.
There's really not much to this, but they try to make it seem more crazier than it is. As long as you get behind them and you warp strike, you have no problem.
Together on my signal. Until then, hold position.
On his signal, right?
3, 2, 1. Now.
R1 trap trigger, triangle. That's it. So that's the first one. Second one. That's it.
You're in fine form. Keep it up.
Stay out of the spotlights as well, too. Whoa. 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 That's a little awkward. I want that item. You know, I'm good. I'm good. I really just want that item. The game's so troll right now. Where is it at? There it is. Give me that item. Awesome. I like free items. Alright, let's keep it moving.
Stop.
What?
Searchlights.
Even though we just got hit by a searchlight.
We're clear.
This is what happens
Tread warily.
when they try to mix Metal Gear Solid with Final Fantasy. So we're gonna head over here to the left. We're gonna hit up these houses, get the items in it, then we're gonna move on. It's all this shit's very easy. Very simple. Searchlight here, moves back over. You'll be detected if you proceed. Just let me go in. You know what? I guess the game is scripted, so I can't go in there. Eventually, I will be able to go back in there and do what I want, but Ignis wants to be a dick and force my hand to do what he wants.
Hey.
Like, I don't care about that. Like, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but, you know, come on. Take cover. Like, well, yeah, I mean, yeah. We're supposed to take cover. Like, this is a covert mission. Like, I understand this.
It's gone.
Okay, it's gone.
Armor.
Magic Tech armor.
Want to mess with one of those?
Yeah, we don't want to mess with
Shouldn't
one of
have
those.
to, if we keep to the shadows.
If we keep in the shadow, can I go in the house now and get the item that I want? Thank you. Hooray! Hopefully I can go inside this house and get the item that I wanted. Good, 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 good. Wonderful. Muscle stimulator ups the damage, which is great. We'll use that right before we use our Arbinger attack next time. Alright, so not much to it.
Target the blind spot. One hit, one kill.
Yeah, no duh. I know. That's it. I think there's one up top. No, there's not. Okay,
Not bad.
okay.
Might still be hope for you.
So we're in 10 extra AP. Grab the item in here. Reflex enhancer. Reflex basically makes it so you don't have to worry about parrying and stuff like that. I really never use those. Just the magic boost and the damage boost are the ones I use. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So what we want to do now, at first I was stuck on this part for a long time because I was trying to sneak around, but they say worry about the searchlights, and if I do believe we're correct, it doesn't even care about the searchlight now. It's very weird. Like, okay, I thought we were worried about the searchlights, right? But I guess not. So just walk up here and just turn, because I overthought this when I first did it. I'm like, no, I can't run in that light. I'll get caught. And then I just walked up, turned off the lock, and nothing happened. And I'm like, oh, okay.
A Magitech generator of some description. It would explain why the troopers in the vicinity are uncommonly strong.
I say we wreck it. Spare us the sneaking around.
The risk is too great. Finding the regalia comes first. Not a sound. You'll alert the anime.
Got it.
Spotted. Take care of it before the alarms ring.
Whoops, so much for sneaking around. At least we got a high potion out of it. Oh no, whatever will we do? We got caught, guys. I really don't know why you would add sneaking elements like this, but like I said, it is what it is. Nice attempt, though. Okay. There's our car.
There's the old girl. She's a real sight for sore eyes.
And none the worse for her time in Imperial hands.
What have we here?
Change of plans. Our new objective is to clear a path for the regalia. Nothing personal.
And there's not much you can do about that other outside of dodge it, so we'll just take that.
Stay sharp. It isn't over yet.
When will it end?
Want it to end? Fight more. Fight less. Blow up the energy tanks. They'll take out the enemies nearby. Let them do the work for us.
Now, you could use that to shoot the energy tanks. I don't see the purpose behind that. I'd rather just kill them manually. I've never seen a purpose behind it. We're actually going to go ahead and pop a Mega Potion.
We'll take out the generator and all enemies in this area. Locked. Focus your efforts on the generator. There's a chance doing so will weaken the MTs.
No more stealth.
Our cover's blown. Go to town.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we killed all the enemies.
The entire base is fair game. Hold nothing back. The hammer kicks the enemy off balance.
Well, can't warp to him. We're just gonna head directly over and disable that generator. We could have fought the other big guy, but I don't want to waste any extra healing, then we have to. And here we go. So we're gonna go around this guy, and we're gonna go directly to where we need to go. So we're going to pop a Magic Tech booster. And we're just gonna... Got it. Blown up. Now we're gonna end off the whole fighting style. All you have to do is, I'm gonna heal up real quick, even though I don't think I should waste a potion. We're gonna hold L2 and pray to God we don't hold. Just hold down L2. Unfortunately, the game wants to be a dick right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to warp blast up here and summon. See if I can. No, I can't. So I gotta kill all these smaller monsters because they want to cock block me from summoning Ramla. So just give me a second. We'll kill all the smaller guys. Did we kill enough? No, we did not. So we gotta heal ourselves again and deal with all these little motherfuckers that all want to shoot me and not any of my allies while I'm trying to summon. So we're gonna kill everything. Alright, we'll see if we actually... No, we're gonna kill these guys too. Because in all honesty, they're not gonna let me summon the way I want to. That's the one annoying thing. You just can't summon. There we go. We got the summon off. So if you have the same problems, kill all the smaller enemies. And now we call him Big Daddy Rambo because we just got him on our squad along with Titan. And whenever this guy shows up, he's a godsend. So yeah, everything dies.
This is the light of the sense. Dude, that was hardcore!
Pretty much.
Did the trick. The place is dead.
Rest in pieces. Come on, let's grab the regalia and split.
So yeah, if you can't summon them, you have to kill a lot of smaller enemies so that you can get it off.
Piece of cake, huh?
This part is.
Inadvertent though it was, we dealt the Empire a crushing blow today. The Marshal will be pleased to hear of this.
Pretty sweet, busting up that base. Bust a base. I like the sound of that for this sort of thing. There's a base, we go in and bust it up. Bust a base. Whatever, I'm calling it that. You don't have to.
Which way? I think I went the whole entire wrong direction.
Seems a bit flippant.
Why not go for something a little more epic?
Because I thought of it first. So that's the name. Bust a base. Get used to it.
Easier said than done.
And I went the whole wrong direction. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go around the long way, unfortunately.
Guys?
Oh, I totally forgot we had to fight this guy.
Be Noctis.
Bravis.
You received the storm's blessing, and yet you know nothing.
Long story short, a chick shows up, they don't end up fighting, we move on and we go home. That's all. I'm just gonna save you the trouble. Alright, we got the regalia back, man.
The Imperial blockades of Discayan roadways have been removed.
Go ahead and we'll go ahead and hit auto. And then we'll go to quest location and back to Lustum, and it's gonna be instant travel. Isn't that fantastic?
So what's next? Ask around a little?
It's up to Noct.
Nah, I would like a little bit of extra money, so we actually might do the side quest for the photo. I'm going to talk to the guy real quick and see what he wants me to take a picture of. I think there's something very close and it'd be worthwhile to get the photos done real quick. I'm going to spare you a little bit. He has a magazine. He needs you to go get a photo of a certain location. He'll give you money. Perfect lens. You can shoot the disc of the cutlass from the north, and then you have to actually shoot it from the south. Or I think it's just the north. Let me see here. Yeah, it's right over there. So we're actually going to do that very quickly because I want the money. I'm not going to lie. That jolly fat man right there provides us a shit ton of money for doing this quest. So we're going to go to auto, quest location, photo op.
How so?
So this is like one of the side quests I deem like actually pretty good because the rewards of it is very well worthwhile. So we're going to do maybe 1 or 2 of his quests. Then we'll go ahead and conclude this chapter and we'll move on. I think we're at the end of this chapter. I'm pretty sure it is. But we want that money. We want to make sure all our guys get geared up before we head off to the next chapter. Get some more restoratives because we are down to about 12 potions and we need elite. I usually feel comfortable about 25 to 30. And then we'll probably flex in a Phoenix Down purchase as well. One thing I do never get bored is doing the quests. It's always nice to relax and look at the scenery and stuff like that. They did a very good job in terms of the graphics and the open worldness. Storyline, I wish there was a little bit more to it than that, but, you know, I guess you can't have everything perfect. I think they just wanted to hurry up and get the game out.
All right, we're here. Change of pace.
No fuss. Very easy, straightforward quest with good guild reward.
Take a shot from here. Good call. Now it's picture time. Ready or not? Oh, love the lighting. Huh.
Probably should have just returned back to car, but that's okay.
Imperials above us!
Thanks. Well, no, what would them?
And we do not want to fight those. So we're leaving. Prompto's dead. That's okay. He took one for the team. You don't want to fight those. Unless you're purposely leveling up and getting ahead, but then I would ask you, well, why are you doing that? Just do the side quest. You get experience too. So, auto, quest location for perfect landscape. It's 1 minute away. What we're gonna do is parking spot. Or no, map point. And let me see. Let's stall him. There we go. Fast travel back. So we'll see how much Gilly gives us, but I do believe it's a considerable amount of money. Oh boy, maybe we should have just driven. No, it still would have took the same amount of time, I think. It's fine. A couple more seconds, we'll be loaded up, turn it into our boy, get our money, buy some items, more restoratives. Then I do believe we're at the end of this chapter. If I'm not incorrect.
It's getting hot out here.
There we go.
Need to pull in somewhere cool.
Yeah. Any chance sleeping in a nice room tonight?
Yes, I'm certain we can secure suitable accommodations nearby.
Shooting larger subjects can be tricky. Framing and all that. You want to practice on me first?
Oh, wait a minute. I think I missed a part of the quest. You know what? We're gonna have to go back and get that knocked out. My bad about that. I thought we had it all. I should have double checked. So auto, quest location, perfect landscape. 3 minutes. We'll just teleport back. Plus we're reloaded in the area. Forgot we needed one more area to take a picture of.
Courtroom.
Pretty sloppy by me. I should have paid a little bit more attention to the quest. So we didn't have to make 2 trips.
taking a walk on the wild side?
Nothing like nature in the middle of nowhere.
Alright, let's go ahead and get the next photo secured, then we can actually teleport back, because then the quest will be actually done. Oh, Mega Elixir, very good. Good for the end game.
Hell of a view. Let me get this shot.
Now let's get the next one.
Rush him! Count on it.
You're on fire!
Well, you know. You like that?
Solid!
Okay. I do believe that's it. No, we don't. The perfect landscape. We gotta get one more shot.
What's the forecast?
Clear skies, with the temperature rising.
Nice. Where do we go from here?
Okay. Just need to get a photo up there, and that's about it. Then we can teleport back. Collect our money and push on to the next chapter. Oh.
Ooh, let me take some pictures. Ready or not?
I do believe this is it. Yeah, that's the last one.
Oh, let's go and report in.
So we're gonna go ahead and report or teleport back. Well, that sucks.
Engage the enemy with cold.
Very awkward. Very awkward. Well, we don't want to fight those, but since they're next to a car, we're gonna have to do map. Call car. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and return the car, and then hopefully that despawns them. Otherwise, we'll just have to return back to last rest point and then recall or something. I don't know. No, same problem. So what we're gonna do is gonna go to map. We're gonna go call car.
Gotcha!
I don't know why the game is being like this right now. It's just trying to be a jerk.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Alright.
Y'all take care.
Good old Cindy to tow our car at like 5 feet. Alright, cool. Regalia, auto, quest location, and then teleport back. And then we'll run up this quest and we'll cut the video in a moment. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to load, but it probably will. Okay. So we got back to town. We're gonna get our money. Sorry about that mistake, but it happens. And we'll go ahead and pick up the money.
So, how'd it go?
Does this work for...
Ah, not bad.
What? Raiders?
Look, I'm...
No.
The name's V, but...
5,000 gil. That's actually pretty decent. We do another one, I think it will be 10,000, but we'll save that for a little bit. We got what we needed to get.
Oh, Gladdy.
What's wrong?
I let you down. I never made it to Kayam. The Empire came while you were gone. None of us said a word about Noct. They just showed up and then... Poor Jared.
What do you mean? What happened to Jared?
There was nothing we could do!
Not right. We should have been here.
I couldn't stop them.
But I won't let the Empire get away with it. They'll pay for what they've done. I promise.
I believe in you, Prince Noctis.
I'm taking Talcott, and we're going to Kayam.
So the butler guy, or the nice proper old guy, died.
We can't just stay here and do nothing.
Didn't really feel any attachment to him. but
I understand.
he died, so. That's why I was talking about some things the story is kind of lacking. Like, I never felt attachment to that guy. I just barely met him. He told me where a local dungeon was behind a waterfall. Yeah, you know. Alright, so we approach chapter 6. That's pretty much all we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to cut it off here, and we'll see you guys in the next video.